maybe we can later link to the research study that we published on the chef's blog. But in the majority of cases, Google Keyword Planner was overestimating the search volumes compared to what you get in Google Search Console. And the actual reason for that is pretty well known, again, to seasoned SEOs. It's because they group keywords with similar meaning together, and they display aggregate search volume for the entire group. Again, this is because it's a tool for advertisers. So if you want to advertise for a particular keyword, for example, you don't want to bother about singular and plural versions of that keyword, like cat food, cat's food, cat foods, cat's foods, I don't know, something like this, food for cats. To Google Keyword Planner, those things are the same. But if you're an SEO professional, you do want to know the most common way how people search for something, because then you want to use that in your copy to speak to people in their own words. So
Yeah,
that's basically, yep.
No, but that's incredibly important. I think kind of a lot of people miss that boat, as it were, is that they think, oh, I need to match exactly that phrase because that's what Google likes, but it doesn't actually carry. What does matter is that you're speaking the language that your users are using, not just the language, obviously English and French or Ukrainian, but using the vocabulary and the terms of phrase and the turns of phrase that people actually use. And I think kind of focusing on the user, which is what Google says all the time, and people get very angry with John Miller for saying that over and over again. It does sound kind of trite and banal, but it's actually what you need to do. Sorry, that was my little rant there.
No problem. Absolutely. The focus should be on